so that when the time comes to be with other people, to be with people in your soul group, you are at like maximum. You are at 11, you are the best you can be, so then that's even more beneficial on a soul level. Hi Aries, thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's so good to see you. Let's see what Taurus season has had in store for you, or still could have in store for you. First, today we will be using the Witches Tarot by Lisa Sturl, or the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sturl. And we'll be using the Oracle deck, The Shaman's Dream by Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, I should leave that there because even when it's there, I can't find it. Make sure you go watch the Hierophant card reading for Taurus season. That's the general energy reading for all signs. And you can also watch your taroscopes for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. There should be links attached for the decks and for sign calculators. And while you're down there, be sure to like and please subscribe if this resonates with you. These are general readings, so if they don't resonate with you, you can go look at your other signs. Or you can go find other people. There are lots of gifted people out there. Use your intuition, use your best judgment, and I encourage you to find whatever answers you need wherever you can get them. Okay, so the first card is always the general energy, general lesson that the season is bringing you. And then we'll, based on that, is kind of where we'll go with these other messages. So let's see what the first card is. Ooh, the Magician in reverse. This is such a cute magician. I love her. And of course, another adorable outfit. So the Magician really comes around when you need to be reminded that you have all the tools you need in order to be successful at what you want to be successful at. With it coming up in reverse, it almost feels like you might not have all the tools that you need. It might be that you're still gathering them, or you could be forgetting the tools that you already know, or being disconnected from the tools that you've maybe used in the past and you've just forgotten how to use them, or you know, it's easy to forget what we learned to take care of ourselves. It's easy to not go to the gym regularly. It's easy to not be on your meditation practice regularly. It's easy to, you know, not do these things regularly because it can be work. It can be a challenge to establish healthy habits. It's kind of funny how the ones that are always best for us are usually the hardest to establish, but that's part of our lessons here. So you might, it's feeling like you just need to look, it's like you know all the tools that you need, you just don't know where they are. And it's not that you didn't ever have them, it's that they might have been misplaced in your mind, you know, in your heart, in your soul. There's like a weird longing feeling I'm feeling with this. It's almost like, it's almost like a Horcrux, like in Harry Potter. When Voldemort shatters his soul so that he can be immortal. He embeds his soul in these horcruxes, and it's that's how these tools are for you. It's not something that you didn't ever know. You don't need to learn something new. It's you regather what you've already learned. You regather what you already know. You rediscover, reconnect to these skills that you have had a hard time connecting with, or you were doing it for a long time and then life happens, trauma happens, the world changes, there's a pandemic, and you fall out of practice doing those things. And now is kind of your chance to start picking those back up. It's nice that it's coming up as the Magician, because it really is about you feeling like you again, or feeling like your own complete self again. Oh, I forgot to ask you how your season was. I hope your birthday was good. I feel like your reading, I thought, was pretty good. Maybe there was some stuff going on. It's good, but it does feel like you have a little bit of work to do, which is kind of different than a lot of the messages. So let's see what that work is and kind of how you're going to do what you need to do. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So the 6 of Pentacles comes up for me when there is a imbalance of give and take, of energetic exchange, you know, even energy, time for money, time for energy, time for people, just giving things to those that we love in these ways. And when it's in reverse, it definitely means that there is an imbalance for you, and it feels like it feels desperate. I felt like desperation. Like, what am I feeling? It's like desperation. It's weird. This like longing turned into desperation, almost like you're getting like so far away from what you wanted. It's like some weird scene in a movie where you're getting like sucked back. What movie am I thinking of? You're like sucked back and out, and I don't know if you've ever seen The Secret Garden, the 90s Secret Garden, the really creepy one. Love that movie. Oh my gosh, I've seen it so many times. I loved it as a kid. I still watch it now. There's a weird scene where Mary is dreaming of herself as a child, because she lost her parents young, but she was little, and her mother is in the garden, and she sees her mother, and then she's almost to her, and then all of a sudden the mother gets like sucked away. And then, like so it feels like you're trying to do this thing for yourself, and maybe not even as actively as you should be. It's like, I want to validate that what this thing that you feel like you should be working on for yourself, you should be. And you have to be careful about what is pulling you away from that. What is, it's like you're almost so close to this thing, and you like being there for the people that you love, Aries, and you're very can-do, and you're very capable. So when the people that you love come to you and need you in certain ways, you jump right at it. You're like, yeah, of course, for sure. Totally there for you. And this seems to be a time where you need to really examine when you say yes to those situations or those requests. It's a time to prioritize what your goals are. And if there's like something big that you've been working on for a while, it's time to look at some other things that you maybe had time for before. Also, it's interesting. It's like you need to refine these tools that are going to help you, but then at the same time, you need to let go of some things that you don't have time for anymore. Some things that you used to love doing, and it's wearing you thin. You know, it's needing to cut the fat. It's like your plate's overflowing, and it's time to figure out like what you literally actually can't do right now. Doesn't mean that you can't do it later, but it just seems like your priorities have kind of shifted, and there's some big things you want to work on for yourself, and that is going to require a certain level of like sacrifice. I don't want to totally say sacrifice. I want you to see it as like a sacred vice. A sacred vice, a sacred sacrifice of just discerning what you can kind of put aside in favor of bigger things right now. Okay. So this is like the why, the advice. Oh, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. So this is all in betterment of your emotional evolution for yourself and for your soul, and even for your soul's group. So know that even though it may be hard to put up some new boundaries with some people, know that even if some of them don't react the best, or even if you have to let some people down, they will recover. The right ones will still be there. But there's a ripple effect for when you prioritize yourself in this physical existence and make sure that you are contributing to your best self, so that when the time comes to be with other people, to be with people in your soul group, you are at like maximum. You are at 11. You are the best you can be. So then that's even more beneficial on a soul level. So this is not only for your betterment, it is for the betterment of others. So it really is realizing that the better you are for yourself, the better you will be for those that are most important to you. Okay. Very cool. Oh. I laugh because it is the 10 of Swords, or in the modern witch deck, the everything is fine card. There it is. Everything's fine. Which is like this underlying thing that I laugh because I can totally see you doing that, Aries. Your response to this, to like having to disappoint some people and put yourself like more, you're pretty good at putting yourself first, but this is like to a degree that you're not used to. So you're like, it's fine, I got it, I can handle it, I can do it all. It's like, can you? This doesn't look that great. This is too many swords. You do not want to be in this position. So please be careful. It's not a time to overexert or overschedule yourself. Okay, let's see what the Oracle says. The Oracle. I think we'll pick two. Ooh, a 28. Hollow bone. Teachability. Interesting. That's my favorite word. Interesting. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, Watchers. Number 60, Watchers. Transpersonal. Another sign got this. Oh, Aquarius. Aquarius got this. Okay, 28. Hollow bone. Teachability, humility, being empty so that the wind of spirit can breathe through you. Interesting. The hollow wing bone of an eagle is a flute for the shamans. The appearance of the hollow bone invites you to become empty of your notions of who you are, to check your ego at the door, and to know that this is not about you. Relinquish your need to be right and to express an opinion, as this will not change anything right now. You are being called to practice humility. Hollow yourself out and hear the wind blow through you and play you like a flute. You will learn the language of the squall and the storm and understand the message in the summer breeze. There is an important communication waiting for you. Humility is the swiftest path for you to become like Hollowbone. Drop all notions and titles that bolster your ego. Eliminate the doer and allow things to happen of their own accord. Remember that you can accomplish most anything if you are willing to let someone else take credit for it. Hollowbone has come to caution you to believe only 50% of what others think and only 10% of what you think. Trust your experience, not what you have read in sacred books or holy texts. This will allow you to turn apparent danger into opportunity. Remember that you are an insignificant grain of sand in the grand scheme of life, and as important as the brightest sun. Ooh, that's good. This is hitting deep. I feel like in this with the Watchers too, it's very much about observing, letting go of control, allowing things to move how they need to. That's what I was saying, like you are usually really can do and jump to it and actionable, and it's like you need to be less actionable. Connecting more to your emotions and how you feel about things. 60, Watchers. Serendipity, the observer, the witness, transpersonal. When Watchers appear, it is an invitation to stop doing. Pause, get off the treadmill and take a deep breath. Find the witness within, the one who can observe the fire and fury happening around you, but is not caught in any of the drama. The time is right to step back. If you have a thought or opinion, keep it to yourself. That's wild, y'all, how these two cards are so intertwined. If you have a feeling that needs to be expressed, do it in the shower. Do not engage with the action happening around you. Simply observe. Watchers show up to direct your attention to the horizon and away from the anthill in front of you. Others might think you are simply doing nothing, but let them know that you are helping the sun to set in the evening sky. There are bigger things to attend to. You have spent such a long time trying to correct the course of events and the actions of others. Let it be for a short while, as you become the observer rather than the doer. The Watchers invite you to break free from the linear, casual pace of the petty day-to-day. Rise to divine coincidence, to serendipity, and notice how the act of seeing the heart of the matter produces results. Things happen without you doing anything. Creation unfolds in its own mysterious way, requiring only a sacred witness. Things happen without you doing anything. Creation unfolds in its own mysterious way, requiring only a sacred witness. There is a lot of this that's just needing to teach you how to allow more things, that you don't have to be doing stuff all the time. I feel like that's a lot of the messaging for you, Aries, in one certain way or another. Let me know how I can support you on this. Let me know what resonated with you. If you have any questions, thank you so much for being here. Go watch the Hierophant card reading and your tarot scopes for your other signs. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, hit that notification bell. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for your support. And I will see you for Gemini season. Bye.